Had to get up extra early today to get the wife on her way. So I thought, you know what? Why not? Let's just go with it. Yesterday was incredible. So many wonderful guests, so many beautiful people, great connection. The reception was pretty good. I was quite happy. Death gives meaning to our lives. It gives importance to time. Time is meaningless if there is nowhere to measure it by. We need to measure everything, don't we? We need to put everything in a box. We need to be in a space of where we feel safe. And I hope you feel safe this morning and complete and whole. And know that you are loved, right? We are all seeking to find forms of clarity in these uncertain times. And some of us are extra logical. And we seek to find some form of balance or structure in things that have no structure. So if you're one of these people and you feel like everything has to be in a certain place at a certain time, the problem is, guess what? You have to do your dishes again. You have to shampoo the carpet occasionally. You have to wash the car. You have to get up and make the coffee. Like, there are routines, but you don't have to be mindless in it. You can be mindful. And good morning. It's Friday. Beautiful, glorious Friday. We made it somehow. Every day seems to be the same flow for me, though. I feel like I'm in this whirlwind of craziness. And if you look at nature, nature has this exquisite balance to it, where everything, even in chaos, seems to have some form of order. So even when things rot and go away, they become soil. And the components of that rot or decay or death feed the new life. You know, the morning is so beautiful and there's so much stillness in the morning. And there's a sense of peace. And what you do is you just put your hand over your heart chakra and you concentrate on your breathing. And you welcome in all those emotions and all those thoughts. And you feel a sense of peace. And you concentrate on your breath. And thank the people you love. And feel a sense of gratitude on this Friday morning. Or whenever you're watching this. Just put your hand over your heart chakra. Concentrate on your breath. And just for a moment, let everything else just fade away and melt away. And feel a sense of peace in this moment. And celebrate your victories. But also know that you're really not that important. And you're just a little ripple in this ocean. Or a little raindrop in the storm. Or a branch on a tree, or a leaf on a tree. And if you're feeling really strong, maybe focus on that you're the roots of the tree. And you're part of that structure. But the great thing about a tree never looks down on the other parts of the tree. A tree knows that it's part of a whole, a consciousness. And the great thing with a tree is if a branch falls off or a lightning strike happens and half the tree is shot down with one bolt of lightning, it will find a way to grow. It won't be quite the same as it was, but it'll go through a transition period. And some years later, maybe even more magnificent than when it started. Wouldn't it be wonderful if humans could do that? So just when you're feeling stressed right now, concentrate on your breath. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you. I see you there. I see you all there. Thank you. The 29 eyes. I hope you start your morning off right and know that you're part of this beautiful collective of human consciousness. May you feel alive with creative energy this week. Take a moment on this glorious Friday to count all your blessings. Choose to live in a state of gratitude. Let your heart be open to new pathways of healing and hope, and be the light you desire most in this world. And for those who are now new to Happs, know that it's easier than ever to be part of this Happs challenge. I believe that you have to have 250 viewers during a broadcast once a week for 8 weeks, and then I believe you can get $50. But what's even more exciting about this challenge? Oh, that's so true. Morning is always better. When you take, does it mean you talk to God? I think he meant to say talk to God. Yes. Do you have moments where you pray? Or do you just feel the sense of God around you? You know? Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Mallory. Good morning, Randy. Good morning, 10. Who's on Periscope right now. But it's important to connect to that sense of gratitude within yourself and not take your life so seriously, right? So never forget the universe loves you. And that could be God as well, if that works for you. See each moment unfold with sheer beauty and grace. Spend time with your pets and feel your heart open. And that's the great thing about pets. They have no reference of their ego. They have no sense of how beautiful they look or if they're camera ready or if everyone around them is accepting them. They live in the moment. And very much like children, they can be upset 1 second and then 5 seconds later, they're fine. They don't hold on to the pain. Now they have reference to it because they, let's say they had a really hard fall off the couch. They may remember that pain and know not to do that again, but they won't dwell in it and they won't hammer themselves for a bad situation. And I think more of us need to know that we don't need to be perfect and we need to love ourselves in this imperfection. And in the imperfection, we really start to know the true essence of who we are. Because if we can love ourselves for being just us, that's incredible. You know that you're close to living in a stateful. I like that, stateful. I don't even know if that's a word. Fraser, self-employed. How are you, my friend?
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
It's early this morning.
I did notice that. I was thinking, hang on a minute, what's happened? Have the planets shifted in your underpants, or have you just and you got up early, or
They did, yes. They did. And you know what was nice this morning? I was able to do my kind of meditation on air.
Go.
So I'm just going to finish this one little thing, and then we can talk crazy. No, you're fine. You're fine. Fraser is perfect just the way he is. Now I can't hear myself in the back. Is there any way you can wear your headphones again? Could you do that?
I thought you're the only person that hears yourself in the background. That's weird. Because usually my microphone doesn't pick up my speaker. It could just be Happs, but usually it's okay. It's maybe just you. It hears me in the background, the reverb, which is kind of.
You know what's funny? You just moved it ever so slightly, and I can't hear it now.
There we go. Maybe because that's probably fine. There we go.
Maybe it was the gods around you saying, Fraser, we can make this happen. We can
The
make
sign
this happen.
gods.
Yeah, the sign.
The sign. Are
Oh,
you finishing something? Yeah.
yeah, just let me finish this. Look at
Okay.
this life as a precious gift from God. Never forget to be patient and kind to the people who make your soul sing with healing and hope. And that is so Fraser. He's a grounding force in the universe.
Thank
So
you,
it's a normal time there, right? What is it there right now? Around 10 o'clock for
sir.
you?
10:30. I just literally got back in. I was
Yeah.
dropping my van off at the Ford garage, Ford, to get an MOT. I don't know what it's like. It's MOTs obviously every year. It has to make sure all the checks and emissions,
Hmm.
etc., are for so you can reach road standards. So that's getting done. Plus, there's a few underlying faults. You get Fords or sensors are quite go a lot can be quite temperamental in Fords. So there may not be nothing wrong, but the sensors need replaced. So I've just told there's an underlying fault kicking around. So I've told them just to try and see what they can do. So just walk back. Took me just over an hour to get back. It's fairly wet and rainy here, but it's nothing too, but not too bad. But it's just so I'm just back. I'm just going to relax. I've got to do renew my van insurance. The stuff I've got to do today.
Yeah.
See if I can get a cheaper quote. And apart from that, so that's my day at the moment. Productive things to do financially.
Yay.
So
Yay. But you seem a little more at peace this morning.
I'm just I go through. I mean, it's good to have a. I'm at the moment, like you probably notice yourself. You go through a day that you're a bit more happier, you're having a bit of a silly mood and be having a bit
Hmm.
of a laugh, and you go through a day when you're just literally feeling like you're hitting on the rocks. And then you go through a day that you're kind of a bit more focused, that you've got that little bit of a kind of kick, and you're trying
Yes.
to
Yeah.
motivate yourself, and you get things done, and you don't just. It's easily yesterday was could have been more proactive, but yesterday was just a bit of fun, and you basically sit in the
Yay.
hat before you know it, and it goes away. So
We're
you know yourself.
super.
Yeah, sorry.
We
Finish
got
that.
Randy here.
Yeah.
Randy's got his pop filter there. I think that's a pop filter, is it? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it came with it. I just don't use it that often.
Yeah. Is that a new mic or is it the same mic? It's sounding perfect
Same mic.
today.
You just had the. I just put the pop filter on it so I don't spit on it.
Okay. You haven't had the monster vocals on it, so you must have fixed it. Remember we
Yeah,
were having.
I had to uninstall it all, re-update it. It was a
Yeah.
big headache.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's got to
No,
be a
you
pain.
know.
But there was nothing wrong with it. It just was a glitch in the software. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, when I turned it on the other day, it said, "Oh, you have a software update." Well, I didn't listen, and I just updated it and did it wrong.
Ah, okay.
It's very. You have to unplug. It's really a headache.
Oh, but Bulldog Mom says I'm here for you, Randy.
What's up, Bulldog Man?
They're there
No,
for you, Randy.
it took me almost 2 days to figure it out. I had to uninstall so many things and then reinstall everything to make it work.
Yeah, we're super early this morning. What is it right now? It's we're an hour before time here today, so this is great. I might actually get ahead of things. Yeah. So
You're off today, or you work today?
I work today. My wife had to be in work I had to get the process started at 4, and she worked late last night, so there was no way she was going to get up. So I thought, I'm up. I'll be productive. I'll get something
Oh.
going. Good morning, Debbie.
Good morning, Debbie. Hello.
From all of us. See that? All the love.
Saad is here with us from Saudi. What's happening, Saad?
Hi, Sad. Reading.
Did you see his video the other day when he was roaming around near his farm?
No, I'll have to look that up. Is it
Oh,
good?
it was wonderful. Better scenery than mine. He lives in a part of Saudi where there's hills and mountains and the camels and very nice view.
So one hump or two humps?
One hump's all in Saudi. The only one I've seen 2 humps is Mongolia, I think. The hairy camels. You know, the ones that have long hair?
Yeah.
Fraser, is your mind in the gutter this early in the morning? Well, it's 10:30 there. I guess
No. I'm just trying to.
You're trying to be
Tony,
good.
hello from Hollywood. Gemini Power. Chris, hello. How are you?
Good morning, Tony. Yeah. Hollywood, eh? Never been. Have you been, Randy, to Hollywood? Have you ever been?
Of course, Hollywood's not what you think.
No? No big deal?
It's not.
Yeah.
Remember, the Hollywood sign is left over from a real estate project, and it just became an iconic symbol on the mountain.
Yes.
Hollywood is actually a little bit on the rough side.
Really? I didn't know that.
I've seen a
Yeah,
video of that.
it's a symbolic name, you know.
Yeah. Well,
But he
yeah,
could be in Hollywood, Florida.
that's true. That's true.
Actually, the first Hollywood was going to be in Hobe Sound, Florida, but they had an argument with the city government, and they told them forget it, and they moved out west. And there's a center place down there, Hobe Sound, Florida, where they poured the road, they poured the lights, and they got everything ready for Hollywood. And then there was an argument with the city government, and they pulled out. You're in Hollywood, Florida. There you go.
Yeah, I've never been there either. Oh, wait,
Well, I
you know
watched a
what?
documentary yesterday about Hollywood, about California, and actually the mass exodus.
In Georgia, there's a little town called London as well, near Georgia, which I thought was
Mhm.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's unique. Yeah, Hollywood, California. There's lots of businesses are leaving. They're not going to put up with the government taxation, and they're leaving.
They've had enough.
Yeah, they're all going to Texas. I had, Elon Musk. He's moving. Tesla is being moved to Texas.
Yeah.
HP is moving to Texas. I don't know. A couple other ID companies are moving.
Yeah. Joe Rogan is there too. He
Yeah,
left.
Joe Rogan moved there.
Yeah, he was so fed up. He enough, but he's having problems getting guests. At least where he was before, he could get guests all the time. It's a little harder
Yeah.
now.
Tony, you know about Hope Sound. Hope Sound was going to be the real Hollywood. That actually, the Hollywood, California, today is the second choice. Hollywood would have been in Florida.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it was going to be an East Coast thing.
So, Randy, if you had the ability to live anywhere full time, let's say you had more than enough to live for the rest of your life and never had to work again, where would you live and why?
I would live in the Philippines in Surigao.
Okay. Even with the weather? Because you're not a big fan of the hot weather.
The weather, the weather's never perfect anywhere.
That's true.
Actually, right here is the house I want. If we can start a fundraiser, I'll put it in the link. If anybody can help me, this is the house I want. It's only $1 million if everybody can donate.
It's quite cheap then, yeah. It's quite cheap.
Yeah. Well, if we get 1 million people to give you $1, there you go. We're rocking. Or 500,000 of people at $2. There you go. That's good. The price of a coffee. Help Randy get his goal today. We'd be happy if you sponsored him. We're shooting for the moon, though.
I just sent you the link in your broadcast. That's the house I want.
Okay. Overlooking 4-story, fully furnished mansion house for sale. All right. Oh,
now that would probably be $10 million in the U.S., but here it's only $1 million.
Yeah, and guess what? It's only 9,016 square.
Yeah,
Is that the square footage?
Is that the square foot? Okay. Square meters, so times 3.
Oh God!
So 4 bedrooms. Wow,
that's crazy. I lived in a house that had 6 bedrooms, and it was 4,400 square feet, and it was massive. So this must be insane.
James.
Yeah, so you look at 916 square meters times 3.
God, it's a football field. Randy's football field.
10 cents.
It's got more bathrooms than it's got bedrooms.
Of course, you should have every bedroom needs a bathroom, and then each guest area needs a bathroom. It's normal to have more bathrooms than bedrooms.
Take your pick and where you want to take a crap.
I've never been in a property that had. You're going to have at least 2 minimum.
Yes, agreed. Yeah, especially if you're married and want to stay married. Yeah.
Well, just
Yes.
a functional family or even a bachelor. You need one in the bedroom, one in the sitting area or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Got to have a couple.
Yeah. Unless you're living in a small flat, you have no choice. You might have one, but
I have a
the
tiny flat in Saudi, but it's got 2 bathrooms.
yeah, it was great. There was a house I had that we had 4 bathrooms, and one of them we never used. That is a
There you
great
go.
scenario to have.
My
I
next
don't
house, I think we will build it. I will not buy again. If I do
have.
another house, it'll be built the way I want it.
Yeah. Are you going to build a studio if you have one?
Maybe. My priority is every bedroom is a master bedroom. And then from there, we work on other things.
Yeah. See, for me, the next place I buy, I need to have like a little studio area so there's no distractions. In
I
the
hear
back of
you.
it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. With a view. You need one with a view.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Chris said her house is tiny and she has 2 bathrooms. Yeah, it's a priority. Second bathroom is a must.
Especially if you want to have guests, it can be crazy. Even if people visit and you only have one bathroom, it can be critical. You can,
Oh yeah, it can be serious.
Looking at the pictures, it's kind of big, but not big, just because of the shape, because of the stairwells right in the middle.
Oh, you looked at it. Yeah, it's a beautiful home. I'd love to have it, but that's not going to happen today. Hello, active sponsor, Cup of Joe.
yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
He's sponsoring everybody. I was in he's you're going to be broke, my friend. You're a good man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Lakeland, Florida.
Wow, there we go. That's that.
Let's see. I'm going to invite Cup of Joe. I haven't. Let's see here.
Michael, are you a toilet seat up or down man because you live in a household of females?
I have my own bathroom, thank
Are you
God,
guys?
and no one goes near that, which is thank God, good.
That's
Because
probably not bad. Right, okay. Okay.
yeah, I move it around. How about that? If use your imagination. It's
No,
up,
I
it's
can
down,
imagine.
it's all
Yeah.
around. It's all good. Yeah. Cup of
I'm
Joe.
really wanting to build the house fairly soon, but the things are very overpriced here now. It's not like it used to be.
And why is that, Randy? Is it just they're
Popular island.
yeah. Well, like you said, where would you ever get that for $1 million? You wouldn't. That would never happen. Not in Toronto. That would be, oh my God, that'd be $10 million.
Yeah,
Easy.
exactly.
Easy.
Bernie
Good
Dole
morning,
from
Bernie.
Melbourne. What's up? Every
Good-
bedroom, bathroom in it. Yeah, you need that, Ryan.
Good
I would
evening,
love to have
Bernie.
that. I woke up, so I will pass for now. Thanks, anyways. Cup of Joe.
Oh, that's nice. Have you ever had Bernie as a guest, Randy?
Yeah, Bernie's been on a few times. Bernie's been around with us for years.
Yeah.
We've all been around.
Where does Bernie live again?
Melbourne,
Yeah.
the isolated country again. No guest in or out nowadays.
I think that's one of my wife's favorite places.
Good day, mate. What's happening? Hello, Mr. Bernie Dole.
Oh, look at that. Cup of Joe's text is different. Do you see that? He's got a different text. Yeah.
Oh, that is
weird.
strange. I just noticed that. Cup of Joe, how did you make your text like that?
But now it's not. That's very weird.
Huh.
It's only one of them. Okay. As long as we don't have a hacker, we're good. And we haven't said any, inappropriate words yet. But the broadcast is new.
I don't think we have any of that. Hey, Walt, I haven't seen you in a day or so. How's it going?
Mr. Walt, morning.
I haven't seen Walt for a while. That's right. Is he still
Yeah,
broadcasting?
been a couple of days. Yes.
I haven't seen his broadcast for. I love his broadcasts. They're great with his dog.
A lot of people will be broadcasting tonight and tomorrow because of the weekend.
Yes.
But during the week, a lot of people take time and they have a lot of work, and then they come home and the relaxation. During the week, not many people broadcast from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Like me and you, they're not quite as crazy. Is that what you're saying? I
I'd
think,
believe that.
yeah.
Greg, hello. How are you? Italic. Oh yeah, you can chat in italic. Yeah, you're right. I've seen that. You can underline or italicize the word. You're always very busy towards the end of the month. I hear you.
Greg the Great. I
Yeah.
love that name.
Great gold. What about yourself, Michael? Are you going to be staying in Canada for like a lifetime? Is that your permanent? That's it. That's where you're going to be.
No, my I have a daughter who lives in England, and probably in a year I will probably be living near there. It's up to my wife. My as long as my wife is happy. Now, if she wanted to stay in Toronto, we'd be here. I have the ability to be happy pretty much anywhere, and
Okay.
we've lived a lot of different places. So, but my wife is very particular about where she likes to live. She likes the hustle and bustle of Toronto. She would probably love the Philippines, the zaniness for a while. Anything that's new and different, she would enjoy that. She'd love the weather. She loves it hot. The hotter, the better. So I'm like you. I'm not a big fan. Once it gets over 75 Fahrenheit, I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've been cursed with living in a hot, humid environment my whole life. I don't know why.
Well, it's better than freezing your ass off, which I've been doing lately.
This is true also. What about you, Mr. Fraser? Are you staying in Scotland? Is that your lifetime plan?
I don't know at the moment. Maybe I have a sort of I would inkling like to go to America some maybe for a short space of time, but who knows? Just sometimes just depending on how our country goes and the direction it goes, depending if it's so wait and see. But I'm not sure at the moment. I kind of
I,
like to try America for a bit longer. I like to go over for maybe slightly longer period than just a holiday, if possible. It all depends on work and the situation, really.
well, Fraser or Randy, if you're ever in Toronto, you can come by and stay here if you want for free. But the here's the thing. I want to discuss this, and I just need a second. Last night, I tried to help somebody, like Randy does all the time, to get their views up, and they were on their phone, and they kept saying to me, "Oh, you're fading in and out," and I'm like, "I'm not fading in and out. I'm on Ethernet." So when they did the playback, I'm crystal clear. She's coming in, going out. I got to a point where I couldn't do it anymore, and I left. And then because I didn't leave the room properly, she thought I was there, and she kept talking to me for 10 minutes while I was gone.
Fantastic.
Yep. You couldn't write it, could you?
No.
Even right now, I'm only broadcasting to Periscope. I did not turn everything on yet because I was going to see first who was here and what was going on.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, if you want to, you can. What I'd like to do though is at about 6:15, like to shut it down for a couple minutes and start up again, do the morning show. Once a week, I tried to do an early morning show. I had some very woo stuff at the beginning. I think you probably may have seen it. If not, you probably went, Michael's floating amongst the stars. What'd you call me? Mary Poppins yesterday.
Yeah, Tony Robbins and Mary Poppins had a child, and you are them.
Thank you so much. There you go.
You are the one. Hey, those are both good people.
Yeah. Together, I don't know. I that would be a good morph to see the end result of that.
Medicine go down. Anyway.
So much joy in the morning on a Friday morning. What is everybody grateful for on this Friday morning? And please try to help each other, but get some Ethernet connection, please, people. I beg you. I beg you. We need more people with solid connections. It's annoying.
Kind of come up with a name for your show, weekly show, because you were still thinking about that. It's kind of maybe passed you by again. I don't know if you've ever thought.
That's not a career option. Let it float.
let it float. He likes to float it.
It's not a career option. Michael in the morning, that's best.
Yeah, that's probably good. That's probably the best. I think something just plain simple like that is a good name. You don't need to overthink it. The Michael Morning Show with Michael Bathurst or something. Some easy as cake.
Well, one of the things that people don't talk about is not so much the money you make, but it's good for your brand. So then you can help other people. And that's what Randy's been doing. He's helping other people elevate their game. I've been trying to help some of the people at work the best I can to get them going. And so they have another avenue to present their work. And look, yesterday, a couple of people met Randy. That may open doors. That may open doors for Randy. We don't know. That's a great thing. I
know that starting February, I will no longer be doing so many things with the help thing.
Good for you.
The first month is okay, but that's about the end of it.
Yeah. Well, yesterday that was puzzling, right?
It's just after so much help, you burn yourself. Not yourself, but people expect a certain thing, you know. A lot of people like that. Yeah, I haven't been solo in a while. A lot of people like solo or one guest they really know. You know what I mean? But when you go with 20 people and 10 people, that one bad connection always makes the whole broadcast undelightful.
Well, and it makes it crash too. We've had that. If you have too many people in and their connection's nutty, it makes the whole room pop for a second. But here's the thing. If you're on Periscope, they don't drop. Remember we had that? They were saying, look, no, it never dropped here. But we were dropped. We were out for what? 2 seconds maybe?
It's an illusion. We're not sure what the whole thing is. Like I said, for now, once you're building and everyone's getting used to and people, you miss the solo scopes, whoop, whoop. Yeah, maybe this weekend we'll be going. It depends on the rain. It's been raining since yesterday. I want to go to a small island next to here called Santa Fe. And I'd like to go there. I got to drive up to the north, take a ship for about an hour. It's still considered part of Cebu, so I don't have to quarantine again.
Yeah, see, I miss your morning routine when you're making your tea or your coffee and you're hustling and bustling around. You know.
My wife just bought some new coffee, and I'm really enjoying it. Let me grab a box and tell you about this.
Yeah, let's do that. Fraser, you got time. Tell us what you were thinking. Go ahead.
I was just thinking when he said I've got to take a ship for an hour, but it could have been the innuendo. We could see you got to take the other thing for an hour.
Well, we know if you have coffee, it definitely helps movement, right?
I just kind of got. I think it just. I knew. I think it just the P sounded like the letter T. That was all. That's a long ship.
Okay, we got just you, Randy, right now on the screen.
Niamia Superfood Green Coffee Bean Mix.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
This one.
Splendid.
High levels of antioxidant, lowers blood pressure, sugar, and cholesterol, increases metabolism for weight loss, energy booster, improves your skin, your health, and your anti-aging. A product of the Philippines.
Just anti-aging. Okay. So when does it start working?
Yeah, I need a bag of the anti-aging right away. Absolutely. That may be a false claim, Randy.
You know what? Yeah.
That's right up there with the unicorns from yesterday.
That is.
But everything else
contains green coffee, papaya, bingnay, malunggay, banana with stevia.
Are the beans? The beans aren't green.
They're green.
No way. Can I see one?
So you get green.
It's ground up. It's already pre-ground.
It's already pre-ground. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Actually, Ethiopian coffee is green. They do not roast the bean. They cook it over a fire and they drink green coffee.
Oh.
So there's a few different cultures that have a green coffee.
So when you grind the beans, is it still a green powder or does it go brown?
It's a bit green and brown. It mixes up a little bit.
Right, okay.
Oh, that burnt coconut coffee is the best, actually. Burnt rice coffee, I think it's called.
You just reminded me of something I need to do. One sec, guys. You're on your own here for a minute.
What are you going to do? You're going to put the toilet seat down?
Was he leaving?
He's away to get something. He's got to do something. He's away to.
Oh yeah, he's got his morning intestinal flush. After 40, the warning system goes down to seconds, not minutes. They made from the Civic being green. I don't know.
I deliberately only had one cup of coffee this morning, but I need to have another one because I was walking back from the garage, retaking my van, which is about 9,000 steps, which is a good walk.
Scott says he has to take an hour-long boop.
Yes, exactly.
Something like that in Saudi Arabia. I don't know. I've never seen that. In the Saudi, you just get beans from around the world at local roasters, but you don't get this type of I haven't seen these type of things, This is mixed with a local plant called what's the name of it? Malunge. And they eat it it's got a lot of health benefits. You can look it up. They sell it around the world. You can order it, malunge. They make soups out of it. They do many things. Apparently it works. You never see an old Asian.
That's always a good thing.
I mean, if you look at it, people say, "Oh, it doesn't work." Yeah, show me one old Asian person.
True.
No matter if you're 79 and you're Asian, you look 40.
Yeah, exactly.
Mixed blends, it's all smoke and mirrors. Yeah, it probably is, but it makes you feel better, Scott.
Yeah.
Anything. I think it's all mental. Anything. I think all wellness is mental related. So if something gives you the idea of feeling better, I think the idea itself has a benefit.
That wasn't an hour.
What do you got there, Michael?
You reminded me of a product that I got for free, which I have not promoted yet at all. Thank you, Randy, again.
Oh, Ethiopian.
Yeah.
Is it still green or is it? No, it's pre-roasted. Okay.
Yeah, it's pre-roasted. It is honestly absolutely delicious. It's got some very strange packaging.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, some very strange packaging. It does not have the anti-aging that Randy's has, unfortunately. And it's supposedly, what do we hear? It says blueberry, hibiscus, papaya is in this coffee as well. So
interesting. While you were gone, I was looking at my package and I was rereading it and thinking,
yes,
you got anti-aging, papaya, and all these benefits.
Yeah.
And if you think about this, have you ever seen an old Asian person who looks old? Even if you're 90 in Asia, you look 40 years old. So apparently it works.
I believe that.
The Malungai.
Here we go. We're going to put Randy back on here one sec. Okay. What's he got here? Oh, he's being ridiculous again. Okay, what do you got here? Is this your sponsor now? This is all we do now. We just sponsor stuff. Here we go.
Hang on. Let me get.
This is Kirkland. What are you doing?
That is just like crap coffee. What are you talking about?
No, it's crap.
What is that? Like 2 pounds a can?
I've got a nice pair, haven't I? Yeah.
You do. That you do. There you go. Yeah. And listen, it's anti-aging if you lift them, right? And
actually, I like Kirkland. It's not a bad coffee.
No. Have you had it before? It's good.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, there's a brand I hope that in
Toronto to women.
It's called
Eric Vince. Uncle Ryan subscribe. Yeah, Michael.
Yes.
This guy who just subscribed is actually a troll who's been harassing Eric, Vince, and Ryan.
Oh no! Why?
Yeah, I don't know why he's harassing them, and they're kind of tired of it. So just to let you know.
Who's the troll? Sorry.
Well, it's Eric Vince. Okay.
Eric Vince, Uncle Ryan. It's the 3 guys with the handicap. I mean, it's really bad to play with those kind of people. You're an evil person.
Yeah. Well, it's yeah.
That's just wrong.
Agreed.
It's a fake account. He makes 10 of them up a week to harass those poor guys.
Interesting. So
I thought it was interesting too that somebody would put that much time into harassing somebody.
Well, especially someone, yeah.
Yeah, somebody who has handicap, it's just not cool.
No. I like this. I'm not smart enough to be a troll.
I don't know. It's just really bad.
We so please, if you're going to broadcast, please have an Ethernet connection or really, really good 5G connection or something. But the phone has been better. Would you agree about that, Randy, recently? Like you're
Not really.
no?
It's okay, but it's not usable.
Most people can't stand, they can only see themselves and they can't see the comments. It drives them crazy. So they have to fix that. I don't know how they're going to do that, but
They say they're going to fix it, but let's see.
all right. Before I go, Randy's going to help me here. I hope he's going to help me. Here he is.
What do you got?
I got the camera again. And they're going to send me a couple more, which is great. I'm just going to do it on me. I'm actually slowly learning how to use this. Okay,
Before you do that, everyone, I just posted the account for the troll that is harassing Eric, Vince, and Ryan. And there you go. That's just to let everybody know who it is.
Yes.
And he'll have another account in 5 minutes, but that's one of them. Okay, let's look at this beautiful Nexigo. What a great product. The N660P, a full HD 1080p with autofocus webcam. You know what? This is one of the best webcams I've seen in a while.
Yeah, and you can see it just did the autofocus there for you. And if you like the microphone, it is called the Fafine microphone. I highly recommend this one as well. Here we go. We'll do this quickly.
Have you got to do the Fafine dance?
Only you do the Fafine dance.
Right, okay.
It's completely up to you. It's kind of like a mini Yeti, and as you can see, it has pretty good sound. You can once you get close to it like this. All right.
Was it you that phoned me at 3 o'clock in the morning?
It was. It was.
Was it you that phoned me at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah. I think
rehab is here. What's happening?
All right. Enough of the craziness here. Here we go.
So you restarting the broadcast in half an hour?
Yes, I'm gonna. We'll wrap it up a bit, and look, we're almost at 500 views, but we don't need 500 views anymore.
That's right.
Don't worry. By next week, they only need one view.
One view,
yeah.
and one cast a year. Is that what you said yesterday?
Yeah, one cast a year and one view.
Yeah, and we'll send you the check.
Yeah, and then you'll be a certified premium social media influence and expert, where everybody just needs one view.
And everybody wins. Yeah, we all win.
Everybody's a winner.
I'll tell you, I never get sick of Captain Rehab. I'm telling you, that name just warms the cockles of my heart every day.
That just Captain. We see what Captain Moy said. He said you're obviously feeling a little bit, damp around the ears. We'll say that.
We have we like the Michael guy, the fairy guy. Michael's good. Randy, do some solos.
Randy should do some solos.
And Mr. Fraser, the kettle bell king. Good. Okay, Deb, welcome. A warm cockless. I warn your cockless.
Warm your cockles. That's what this is. It's your cockles.
I thought it was something directed.
I mean to warm your cockless. That just sounds a bit wrong.
I think you're both right there. So, but we should watch our.
It's cockles.
Yeah, it isn't. Is it for sure? He's got a very shocked face. You see that in there? Yeah. All right. Enough of that. I started that. See that this is what happens.
There you go.
You stir the pot. And you're.
So half an hour's time. You're doing the trusty morning show. Let's get back to.
I'm gonna do that. But I really appreciate you guys being in here because it can be lonely in the morning in here. You know.
Are you aiming for 249 views in the next broadcast?
Well, I think, what is it now, Randy? 100 views?
500 depends on if you're going for a gold, silver, or bronze.
I loved your
No
idea.
views. All you have to do is sit at home and think about Happs, and you're going to
No.
get $15.
Randy had an amazing idea yesterday, and it really, I thought, was fantastic. They should have different awards for different performance. So
Exactly, different levels.
Tiers.
tell them what you were thinking. Tell them what you were thinking. I think it's brilliant. Put it out there.
500 gets you 50, 250 gets you $25. And if you don't have a VIP badge, you're not allowed to broadcast.
Captain Rehab. I'm in Scotland. I'm not Irish. Okay. So the little green goblins and leprechauns don't apply to me. So thank you. Sorry, just to burst your bubble.
Well, Eric Vince just gave us a high award, and that's the troll you said.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah,
10 cents. He does it. Gives a few out.
You give you your 10 cents worth. That's quite a lot. You buy a.
I'm surprised he's still here. Like 4 people from the Vince's and those guys' staff. They actually, anyway, let's not get into it. It is what it is. The award idea, face made for Happs and radio award. There you go.
Do you think they have too many awards? That's the other thing I heard. There's way too many ways. So less awards.
The little award things down there you click on.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think you can have too many of those. That lets people kind of. I don't think that hurts at all.
Do me a favor, folks, if you can, please. Please sponsor Randy. He put so much effort into this, and it doesn't have to be a great deal of money. Look at he's messing with you now. We're up to 30 cents, buddy.
There we go.
Wait.
Keep it going.
What should on a serious note? I mean, I don't know what your movements are. Well, let's rephrase what your movements are over the weekend, but we'll go into. But if you want to do the three, I know we're doing your show, Michael. Why don't we just do a separate show, like of maybe a different general talk show and stuff that's going on, and we could just bounce off each other like we do anyway, but with slightly different angle to your woo-woo stuff, but more of a kind of just to make it a bit comical, if you want to, just out of curiosity. It's we're like a TV show almost, but we are.
With the script, you mean? Actual topics, not off the top of our head?
Well, we could talk about stuff. We could see what's going on and just what's happening in the world and just randomly talk about it.
I think you're making it complicated. That's why you're having a problem.
I like when Randy is driving and singing his song.
Yeah.
There you go.
We could just make it randomly fun. We could impersonate.
Patreon, I hear you. Cup of Joe laugh out loud. No, you guys are good, says Debbie. Man,
it was Hans. Yes.
The other thing you could do too is get a bunch of guests in yours, and maybe some guests who don't like us.
That could be the trolls. That could be good.
And not trolls. And there's certain individuals I know are not too fond of me. So maybe if we had them as guests, that would definitely spice it up.
So that could be very interesting. That could be.
Yeah, that might be the way to go in the future. To invite,
why are the haters? Why do the haters hate? And it's not Hooters, it's haters.
So, Randy, are you still getting a Chromebook before I go?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Whenever I think about something, I don't rush to do it.
No, I think that's wise. And
I don't rush to do anything, actually.
No. And well, you've already got a lot of equipment, don't you? Creative.
I have to say
I've never had this before. The Creative Genius Award.
I have to say, Cup of Joe must be like the Cup of Joe Bank, because he's like fun.
Yeah, Cup of Joe. Like I gotta take you to dinner or something. Woo you a bit. Like this is it's unbelievable. Thank you, Cup of Joe. I really.
Michael, Debbie says, "Who would not like you, Michael?"
Oh, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many people don't like me. You know what?
Normal, no problem. Thank you.
About that in the green room.
I was thinking about that, Randy. I was thinking maybe you and I should invite certain guests out and just see and have nice discussions.
I don't know. I don't play with atheists or anything like that. I don't even jump into that.
We don't say that word. We don't say. Well, we're near the end of the program.
I mean, if you're that way, it's up to you. But I don't want any part of you. I'm just sorry. I don't deal with folks like that. There's no reason in it.
Motzi, how's the
Oh
Ford?
my God, we got another word. Look at this. He's keeping our attention. There we go.
What's that? He's a Canadian?
No, Eric Vince. Here we go.
Oh,
How's
I
the
can't
Ford?
see him anymore. I've already
It's in the garage.
I actually decided not, due to the persons that were being harassed, I felt it to be quite cruel, and I will not. Yeah, personally,
Partake.
it's cool.
You're not going
Yeah,
to shine
that,
light on it. You won't shine
yeah,
light.
that's just really bad. When you have the people in our society who need the help the most, and that's the one you pick on, that's really vulgarly unbelievable.
Yeah, well, the only place you see that is in the Wild Kingdom,
Yeah,
right?
this is yes, you see that they eat
The
yeah,
weakest. They
yeah,
they,
the
they
weakest one.
yeah
You
the
blocked your bulldog mom. Yeah, everybody should block that person. I'll do an email to Happs and let him know what's going on. We'll track his IP.
So how do people, before I go, how do people feel about Randy's idea that there's several tiers with the award system? I personally think if you can sustain every day some like 500 people for, say, that you should get like $100 award,
Yeah.
right? Like have different tiers of it. I think, and then that way no one's upset, and only give them $25. But it's not up to us. We don't run the boat. We just play in the the sandbox, right?
Yeah, Debbie Mac, they didn't ban it yet because I think that account was only created 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
All right, folks, I'm gonna go. I'll be back at 6:30 if you're interested in popping back in. I hope I see Randy again. If he doesn't, maybe he'll do a solo one. You never know.
I'll be solo later oh God, you'll be I'll be solo later tonight or early in the morning, my time. That I will be back most likely with Mr. Michael.
Yeah,
We'll probably do something exciting.
I sure hope so. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I'm looking at piercing my nipples live on Happs.
Yes, and are we going to advertise this, sir?
Yeah, I'm looking for sponsors now.
Yes, yes. Solo Randy, look, see? Bulldog
Oh, you
Mom.
said the account has been here all week. Really? That's crazy. Anyway, I don't really pay it attention. It is what it is.
Well,
Okay, in the next broadcast, I will turn on all multicasting instead of just one, and then we'll let the number flow.
yeah. So I'm going to start my normal morning show at 6:30. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. Thank you for being here. God bless you all. And Randy, keep doing what you're doing, buddy. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. And Fraser, I do think those two big tins of coffee really do, accentuate your life. Take care. And buy the anti-aging coffee, for God's sake, please. Take care.